Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Murray and Brandy, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is your puppy's ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands, the correction and the motivation that we give the puppies when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Brandy is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and we keep the bulk of that leash folded neatly in our right hand. That leaves our left hand free to give any correction that's needed, and the only correction that we use here at school is a gentle tug and release on his training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. We're going to send you several options of training collars to use, and your trainer will explain to you on Friday what their recommendation is. Now, he is sitting very nicely at Brandy's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done, and the first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for us is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Murray, heel. At this point, Murray has a job to do, and that is to maintain pace with you when you're walking down the street, so that when you're taking him out for exercise and you're walking with him, he's under control, and that when you stop your feet, he's been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command. So those sits are automatic. If for any reason he didn't sit, you would say no and give that little tug. You would say no, sit, and give a little tug to remind it. But he's doing very, very well. If you want to take him down and back again, Brandy, that's good. Heeling is basic obedience 101, but it's one of the things that our owners probably complain the most about is their inability to have a well-behaved puppy on leash, and that the dog yanks them down the street. So this is the first thing that we teach when they come to school, and that is to stay with you when walking. His shoulders should not pass your left leg. If he's a little distracted and not focused, you give him a little correction and tell him no, heel, and he stays with you very nicely. Now, the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the sit stay. It's a hand and a voice command, and it is a one-word command, flat of your left palm, and the one-word command to stay. Now, you're dealing with a baby here, so we want you to start out with about 30-second sit stays and work up to a full 3-minute sit stay. And since it's going to be cold and it's getting to be winter time, you can practice indoors. When Brandy returns back to him, she walks all the way around him, and he's to remain seated. So you saw him give that little tug just as a reminder, no dude, you're supposed to be sitting. They're going to heel around one more time, a little short heel, and we're going to show you the sit stay again. Brandy talks to him. She's whispering nicely to him. Good job. She leaves him in another sit stay. And again, this helps to develop his self-control, his focus, his maturity. Now this time, instead of returning all the way back to him, she's going to demonstrate the come on command. So she's going to use his name and a happier voice, but don't get too happy or he comes and jumps. And the whole object of this exercise is to teach him to come and sit in front of you facing your knees and not bowl you over. So she's going to leave him in another stay. We always let him hold that stay for a few seconds, even if we're going to go on and move to a different command. And then she's going to use his name, but she's going to moderate her tone a little, but not too much, so that he knows that was perfect. He comes right in and slides into a sit and then back to heel. Very good, Mary, good job. Now the next commands that we're going to be demonstrating for you are his down commands, and there are two. The first one is the down from heel position. So with your puppy seated at your left at heel, you're going to take your left open palm, push it straight down toward the ground, and give the one-word command to down and stay. Now your long down stay when you're practicing at home start out at about 1 minute, And you're going to add about 10 to 15 seconds a day, all the way up to 5 minutes. And just for him to hold this for this long for a little baby like this is really, really good. Brandy got all the way around him. He did not break his down. And she went back to heel position. And every time you return back to that heel position, your puppy expects to get another command. She's going to demonstrate that down again. Left open palm, straight down toward the ground. Down, stay. No name, if you notice. We're not using his name in any of those commands. Only in the heel and the calm. And when you get more comfortable doing your commands, you're going to be able to mix them up and have fun with it. So this time, instead of returning to him, Brandy will call him out of that down. He's really doing much better with that calm. He was coming in like gangbusters there for a while, but that's really, really improved. Now the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is your down from a distance. And this is a little bit harder command because you're not right next to him. You're going to lengthen out the distance and the time as you move forward. This is the only time that you're going to use your right hand to give the command. That was perfect. So as you move forward, you're going to move further out to the end of your leash and then again lengthen out the time that he's able to hold it. Now we've demonstrated for you all of his obedience commands. He's been awesome. His housebreaking has been going really, really well. He's a smart little guy. He really is cute and funny, and we've enjoyed every minute of having him. We want to wish you and yours happy holidays, and we want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.